And maybe subtly implied that I'm a copycat.
A brief respite, but stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
Do I need to go forward and help more? How far can I go?
Fear not, friends! The savior of Isgard is here!
I love him. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
So you want me to keep going forward? Okay.
Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Oh, thank you for redeeming 200 points for him. Alright. You're redeeming these while I'm in the middle of a fight. Well, at least this is easy. At least it's not in like a duty, like an actual one. Oh, the audio. It was so smooth a few seconds ago, but now it's messing up. Okay, it sounds like it's back. Oh. Quick, broadside it. Oh, that sound. Oh, it's back to normal. Kinda back to normal.
You know alright back there?
We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that?
Yeah, I hear that.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
I am at the front. Head north and join the vanguard. Meanwhile, on the front line... Is that where Sadhu and everyone else is? Oh, there's the tower. Yay, Sadhu. I like her jacket.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time.
I love that.
The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
He has a point.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
Ooh, damn.
That's Vigilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
The Step Boys can handle her.
There's no end to them!
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Well, I'm here now. What do you need me to do?
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
We have them now! Forward!
Supply caravan is safe for the time being, and Tancred's team has thrown the enemy into disarray.
Right! Let them have it!
Now it's our turn.
As a raging bull!
Oh. How dare you take them down.
That's her! Vigilia!
I didn't realize they were fighting out there. My hunger is far from slacked. Of course, Sadu.
Do not fall behind!
I really like this fight. What the hell's going on here?
Is everyone alright?
I am.
Or die!
I gotta help Sadu. fodder for my flames. I love Sadu. I will not fall so easily. These curves will taste my wrath. More of them. Quick, lend Sadu a hand. Make way. These whelps will rule the day they cross my path. None shall escape my chains. Now is your chance to strike.
Tremble before the sun!
Sadu. I love Sadu. In a gay way.
A worthy adversary! Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death. Sadu Hatun!
Give up, Magni.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades.
So far, nothing bad is happening.
And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
I love them.
So cold and
More
unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
It's like a modern city.
In
They
that
have
garden of
cranes and
desolation,
everything.
They clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Ooh, I like that aetheryte.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution.
Young in quotation marks.
How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
We all know.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, Far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
That's such a massive tower.
Not so much as a whisper.
People are probably
The
hiding.
roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
Probably not.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
I really like that crystal. And where's Sadhu? Oh, first I probably need to fix my things. Or not. The hell is Sadhu? I'm probably not going to be able to find her. Either way, I'll talk to Alice. Shouldn't be long before we have a half-decent camp with so many helping hands. I was concerned the snow might hinder our progress, but our Ishgardian friends are used to working in conditions like these. Ooh, nice. Where's the tower? Ah, there it is. Let me look at this again. Not right now. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plans proceed apace. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we have to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Y'shtola and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Alice and I will meet you there. Yeah, there's Y'shtola. Oh, wrong button. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zot, only far more terrifying. Ether flows increasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in here and now. In the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Graha. You will be pleased to know most of the Tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. Documents may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me that they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect that they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting? I will make my way there. Okay, time for the meeting. This place over here? Keeping my eyes out for Sadu. I can talk to Siri. Regalia is in our care, along with the rest of the Tempered. Glory to Garlemald, glory to Garlemald. They still whisper in their sleep, even as they writhe in pain. Lise? Rabon taught me a lot about military strategy during exercises in the Frenches, coordinating units with wildly different capabilities, surveying and securing hostile terrain, that sort of thing. Now I have a chance to put his teachings into practice. Pippin? I used to have a dog named Pippin. It was a Chihuahua. We've asked the Ironworks members and some of our other comrades to stay with the airships. In the events we are discovered, we must be ready to move them swiftly to a safer location. Maxima? This is all the remains of Lattirum. Homes become empty husks. If this is the state of the outlying villages, I dread to think of what has become of the capital. Small child. The Tempered soldiers are sleeping soundly while they undergo treatment. There are too many to attend at once, but I and the other healers will see to all eventually. Sicard? Hell's bells, this place is bloody freezing. Rather be tied to the topmast in a storm than suffer this cold any longer. Anyone that can spare a swig of rum, that'll sort me right out. Okay, Lucia. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows.
Okay.
Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
Of course.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers in the administration.
I'm very happy we found a cure for tempering.
Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spell.
I'm sure a little child can spare a proxy.
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twould be prudent for me to
remain within the camp. The dialogue is cutting out too.
This talk of curing the Tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be...
Next.
My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Easy.
Understood. The machinist will assist them
Why
in
is
the
it here
repairs.
that the dialogue cuts out? The past few streams the dialogue's never cut out.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
Okay.
We've made our presence known to the Telothroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position.
Position.
That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their
Time is always the last word. It's like cuts out.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous
excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the
Imperial Palace.
How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of it.
Of yours.
Twould be my honor to be of service.
I have to finish
Though I
everyone's
doubt
sentences.
that you of all people need rely on my trick.
Tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
How beneath me.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alpha.
An Alphino.
Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors.
Verse.
Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice field.
Z. Extensive travels is something of an understatement, but I suppose if there's nothing else that needs doing. Yeah, this is a bit of an understatement.
This too is a vital task, and I appreciate your willingness to see it done. Rest assured that a serving of hot soup will be waiting.
For you.
You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Oh, I didn't have to finish your sentence. I just find it funny we brought a small child with us. Well, to be fair, we brought Alphino and Alice. They're still kids. But of course, they look older than that Seed Seer. I've never thought myself much of an explorer, though I suppose my adventures have taken me to all sorts of strange and distant places. With that in mind, traversing an ice field should be a simple feat. God to be good, if it's this cold with Tataru's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when next we meet. It makes me realize too that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. Hey, Iman. Cold? I'm cold too. Gil well spent. But I look colder than you. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make